New York State has created a licensing opportunity, which is open right now. It opened October 4th. It was supposed to close November 4th for priority with people that have real estate, for the micro with real estate, and for the retail, micro retailers, and the regular retail licensees. You need to have property. You need to have property to submit. You have to give prior written notice to your community boards. A lot of stuff has to go into it, but that priority window, which was supposed to close on October 4th, just got extended to November 4th. Now just got extended to November 17th. The final licensing window, which is basically all licenses, whether you have priority or not, will close. It was originally supposed to close December 4th. Now it's closing December 17th. So we have time. We have a little bit more time to get all these things structured and get your applications and get your plan in order. All right. So what is actually happening in the law? Unlike other state markets, which were highly competitive based on your application and your plan, it was scored and how good is your grower and what does your SOPs look like, and all these things were marked and graded. New York is created effectively straight up a lottery. There's different tranches for the lottery, and there's different sections which people can fall into in terms of who the lottery is up against. But the bottom line is it's a lottery. And what does a lottery mean? The more lottery tickets you buy, the better chance you have to get chosen. And unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast that they created, which is people that have a lot of dough and a lot of collaborators will be able to submit numerous lottery tickets. Unfair, fair, however you like it, that's the reality. You gotta do your best to get into a lease situation, or a contingent lease situation, or a contingent purchase agreement, or some sort of option that does not require you to pay money at all until you get your license, or at least gives you some sort of way to pay as little as possible, or to somehow structure where you back roll, you put that money that you would otherwise be paying in the back once you get licensed. Like, come up with an agreement where your landlord understands there's a risk for both of you. His risk is keeping the property off the market for X amount of time, and your risk is you're going to pay that premium in exchange for having to pay today. X amount of dollars today for rent. You're going to backload that rent, right? That the best thing that you can do to hedge against lawsuits and delays and other things that could inevitably happen, and probably will inevitably happen. Hope not, but read the tea leaves as they've been played out. Is to not get yourself in a situation where you will be over leveraging yourself to secure a property just for the purposes of getting a chance to get this lottery ticket.
But you can do the conditional without property.
You can do the conditional without property.
So why
You can, but this is a conversation for people that do have property, because with property you get priority.
or for tier one and
With,
tier
with
two.
for retail specifically.
The application
and-
you do in a month.
Applications are doing
Yeah,
right.
tier one, tier two requires.
Yes, you can.
as well.
You just can't vacant properties.
But you need.
A micro license is basically a license where you cultivate your own product. For a minute there, they said you didn't have to cultivate your own, but now you do. So you have to cultivate your own product, and you can do any other license activity as well. So meaning, once you're cultivating your own products, you're limited in terms of your scale of what you can do. You're limited in terms of the canopy size. You're limited in terms of how many employees you can have. But bottom line is the micro license allows you to do all these things, including retail.
So as long as I just grow a plant, I can have a retail license.
You can have a retail
Do I
license.
have a restriction on the size, square footage, and how much volume? I
Not
can do?
minimum. Not minimum. There's no minimum requirements.
Well, then
However,
that's-
you're only allowed to sell what you grow,
Oh,
and 500 pounds of purchased products.
500 pounds is not bad.
So you can sell up to 500 pounds a year.
Oh,
A year, yeah.